Why did you decide to work in UAE?
To be honest,
أهلا بكم وشكرا لمشاهدة قناة أويليكم تي في.
Do you know which nationality has the most people in UAE? That is India. About 3.5 million Indian people, about 30% of total population of UAE, living in UAE. Today, I'm going to meet an Indian living in UAE. Let's take the time to ask questions that many people are curious about India. First of all, thank you for agreeing to this interview. If possible, could you please introduce yourself?
this is Sheikh Farid. I'm from India and I'm working as a project coordinator. I've been since 2020. I was in UAE. I was serving 4 years in UAE. It's really nice to be here.
Which part of India are you from?
I'm from Tamil Nadu. It's a southern part of India.
Southern part of India. So someday I also try to traveling to the India.
Okay.
Which region in India do you recommend as a travel destination?
For me personally, I would recommended you for the Jammu and Kashmir. This is we can say that Indian Switzerland. So it's a really amazing city. If you can visit the Jammu and Kashmir, really you will love it.
Oh, how about the price in there?
It's a tourist spots from the many country people are visiting that locations, but it's quite expensive for the things. But comparatively to the Switzerland, definitely it will be very cheaper in Jammu Kashmir. Yeah, so that's why we call that low budget Switzerland.
Oh, so someday I have to travel there.
Sure, you are welcome.
So
Why did you decide to work in UAE?
To be honest, only for the money, that we will getting some extra money from comparatively to the India. So that's why we are choosing here.
So you told that you can get more money if you are working in UAE. And so that's why I'm just have a question.
In India, how much is the salary of employees or cashier in general?
For India, it's I could say 20,000 Indian rupee, averagely that people are getting. So that's why we are choosing to move. Then we are trying to find out good opportunity based on our field and education.
So you told that just generally they can get the 20,000 rupee.
Yes.
So how much in dirham?
In dirham we can say 1,000 dirham. It could be 250 USD approximately.
So how the price in UAE compared to India?
It's quite expensive, but I can say that except electronics item and gadgets, India is better to survive.
So except electronic items.
Electronics item and gadgets like mobile and whatever it is, it will be more cheaper than India.
Here is more cheaper than India.
Yeah, more cheaper than India.
Surprising.
Yeah.
So India is one of the rapidly growing countries. How do you usually invest?
For the Indian peoples, usually we are trying to invest in the real estates and the gold, because nowadays real estate markets were getting very high. In past 5 years before and 10 years before, which I got that the property, it was the 100,000. Now this situation within the 4 years it was 400,000 something
400,000.
Yes,
so which become 4 times.
Yes, yeah. So
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So how do you think is the outlook for the Indian property markets, real estate markets?
I mentioned in the previous question, 5 years before, if you are saying that Indian market rate is around 30,000 rupees. Now is currently 73,000 approximately.
Wow.
So it's almost 83% it was grown. So it's a good thing, and I hope from next 2-3 years it will be reach more than 1 lakh.
Oh, so that means I have to buy some property in India.
Better. You are welcome to buy some properties in India.
So it is said that academic competition in India is very, very fierce. How much is it?
Yeah, it's quite hard. For my city, I can say that if you can visit any home, you can find 1 or 2 engineers in India. So we are like nearly 2.2 million are enrolling in engineering college every year, and more than 1.4 million engineer graduates are coming out. The thing is, like, we are facing issues to get the job. The out of 1.2 million graduation engineers, we are getting only 20% job. So that is the only difficulties we are facing in India.
Did you study hard when you were in school? How hard do students study?
Obviously, no. I can say no. Actually, grade 10 during the SSLC only I just started hard to study, because I need after the grade 10 I need to choose the department, like the major which major I have to be. That is the turning point to be decide my future. So in the grade 10 I have started hard to study. Then after graduation, then I will choose the discipline, that which discipline I will do. I have planned to go on engineering as a mechanical, so I did it. But for me, like during the examinations times only, I am just concentrating. But I love to enjoy the normal days with friends.
In fact, as I said in my other videos, there are so many good things about it that I continue to live in UAE. It's like money or money. How about you? What are the best things you have experienced while living in UAE?
I just came in UAE like 2020. Before I was 7 years in Saudi Arabia. I just finished the work and I came to room, then I sleep. Like this only, the rotation life. But in UAE, I just went to work, then I came back to room, then I went some other like movies and outdoor activities like that I can spend. But I really like to survey in UAE. It's really good for me.
So you mean the UAE have a more life and balance than Saudi Arabia?
Yes, yeah, obviously.
So, okay, how about most inconvenient things living in UAE?
Inconvenience, like initially I just facing the problem while like that UAE rules and restrictions, but it's not big deal, like because I was working in Saudi, so I know that restriction in the Gulf country, what are the restrictions there, then it's not a big deal. So only the thing I face the issue.
So what are the popular leisure activity in India? Like what kind of sports usually Indian people are doing?
We can during our like a weekend or any vacations with family, and we will go for some picnic and hills locations, and we will be making some barbecues. And usually we are supposed to be play cricket. Indians are like to play in cricket. So yeah, during my vacations also I used to play cricket.
How about in UAE? While you are off from the work, what usually are you doing?
It's a nice question. Like while I was a weekend, I will take sleep much. Then I have lots of friends. Then I will join with them, and we will go for outing, shopping, and parties or something. So it's a nice time.
Oh, so what is your goal in UAE?
To be honest, need to work hard and earn more and settle in India with some good business.
Thank you for answering most of questions. Last, I want to learn how to say I love you in Indian.
Of course, there are many kind of languages in India.
Yes.
So I just want to know your
in our national language in Hindi, like we can say मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ, मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ,
मैं
तुमसे मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ, तुम तुम means you. Yeah. In my language, in Tamil, we can say நான் உன்னை காதலிக்கிறேன்.
நான் உன்னை காதலிக்கிறேன்.
Yeah, காதலிக்கிறேன்.
காதலிக்கிறேன்.
Yeah, exactly correct.
Thank you again for taking the time to answer questions. I hope that many people who watch this video have taken the time to learn more about India.
شكرا مرة أخرى لمشاهدة فيديوهاتي. إذا أعجبكم المحتوى أرجو الاشتراك في القناة وضغط زر الإعجاب.